Panos Panay at the event said input is the big story here.
Right.
All right, keep going with the covers.
Keep going. Covers. Touch cover 2 is only 120 at launch. Again, it's expensive. Yes. It's colorful. It is also 1 millimeter thinner than the last touch cover, which makes it kind of paper thin.
And this one's really interesting.
They keep talking about like it's very book-like. But yeah, the big thing is there's 1,092 sensors where the original had 80. So they're really trying to make it a much more tactile experience, much more sensitive to pressure.
Right. So the whole thing.
Yes.
So the old one, all the keys had an individual sensor in them.
Right.
And you could miss them. This one now is effectively one gigantic touch sensor. Like 1,092 sensors effectively means everything is sensitive to you.
Right.
And if you miss a key, it'll like do predictive typing. It's very much like a touch screen.
Yeah. Which I kind of thought before they come out, I was like, oh, these sensors, is the big reveal going to be like they just change what it looks like? They light up some keys, or they light up whatever's like contextually.
Because there was a hint of something else happening there.
Right. But that turns out to be a separate piece of hardware altogether.
Right. The Surface Remix project.
Yes. The Surface Music cover is the official hardware name.
Okay. And the whole thing together is the Remix project?
Yes. And do we have the video we can roll? Yeah, this thing right here.
This looks crazy.
So it's not the touch cover. It's actually a separate device you can buy for remixing.
That looks cool.
Yeah, I mean, so you use the Xbox Music app or a special version.
I mean, what that guy just did doesn't look cool. Like,
this is the dude from Linkin Park.
That's why I don't think he looks
Joe
cool.
Hahn.
Yeah, there's a lot. I have a lot of problems with this already.
Is it because it's Linkin Park?
Yes,
I
but
do not disagree.
I mean, it looks very interesting. I'll say this. So this is a music cover. Do we have a price in this yet?
I didn't see a price yet. I'll take a look though.
So here's the thing about this music cover, and here's the thing about the touch cover. So I think the power cover and the type cover are interesting products. They they add features that you need hardware to add, right? Like you need hardware to add. Like if you're going to add a battery, you got to like plug in a battery. If you're going to add a keyboard to a tablet, you got to plug in a keyboard. You need like mechanical hardware to do these things.
Right.
The touch covers, they're racing towards building purpose-built like touch devices, which is the whole point of having a touch screen in the first place.
Right.
And at some point, I look at these, and that's great. Who's going to buy this?
Yeah,
like 10 people are going to buy this thing. You can't have a market of like all kinds of different crazy touch plates.
Right.
Right. I mean, like, are you going to carry around 10 of them?
Yeah, you've got a non-screen touchpad that does almost 1,100 different sensor points.
I think that one's cool. If that one was reconfigurable or like did cool stuff, which, and here's my crazy theory.
Let's do the theory.
There was a project at Microsoft called the Courier.
Go on.
It was a dual screen that folded open like a book. And it was famously canceled. We've been mourning the Courier ever since it leaked, and then Microsoft killed it.
Right.
They're closing the gap. The next step for Microsoft with its touch cover stuff, without question, is building a reconfigurable touch cover that lights up in different ways. That is perhaps another screen.
Right.
That is a sensitive touch thing. So you click in the Surface. That's their phrase. You click in the Surface, and then this changes based on what app you're running here.
Right.
That's where they're obviously going with this stuff. Like I can't look at the type or the touch cover with 1,000 sensors in it, 1,100 sensors almost, and have it just be a keyboard.
Right,
that seems like
now.
That seems like the wrong.
It does feel like in a
reason to
generation,
add.
like they're gonna just like make it like you can change it. It'll light up.